What's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Naim Musso Wood Edition wireless speaker. So this might look a little familiar to you as there is already a version of this speaker with an all aluminum finish. There's also a smaller cube version as well if you want something smaller. Inside the box we get the remote control, some documentation, and the power cord. So this is made with treated hardwood with a very nice smooth lacquered finish. Up top you'll find the volume dial, and it also lights up to give you playback controls. The grille color matches the wood finish and has a very interesting curved design. If you'd like to spice it up, there are additional colors available to order. Behind the grille, you'll see that this is a three-way stereo speaker. It's got two tweeters, two mid-range, and two racetrack-based drivers. Around the back is a giant heatsink, which helps out with the 450-watt built-in amplifier. On the right side is the status indicator, pinhole reset button, and a USB input. On the bottom are inputs for LAN, analog and optical in, HDMI with ARC, and the power input. On the opposite side is a slotted port. The Musso supports a ton of audio formats. You can also stream to it using either Chromecast, AirPlay 2, Qobuz, Tidal, Spotify Connect, Bluetooth, and you can use Roon. If you have additional Naim, AirPlay, or Chromecast products, you can easily create a multi-room music system. To get this set up, you're going to have to download the app for either iOS or Android. Once you open the app, click on Setup New Product. Choose Musso up top and click Start Setup. The indicator on the right side should be flashing purple. If it is, then tap the flashing purple button and select the player. Once it's connected to your Wi-Fi, put your password in and you're good to go. If you're hardwiring, then you won't have to worry about any of this. Once connected, it'll check for any new updates. Choose your region, and you can go ahead and give it a personalized name. Now let's take a quick look at some of the settings. Here you can turn on and off the speaker. Set a timer from 5 minutes up to 2 hours. You can set an alarm. Here you can change the app's background if you wish. Under input settings, you can turn on and off the input if you're not using it. And under HDMI, you can adjust the sync, dim the lights when the HDMI is in use, and you can have it auto switch once you start watching something on your TV. For audio settings, there's a loudness option you can turn on and off. There's room compensation for room placement near a wall or near a corner. For other settings, you can rename the speaker, change your time zone, access network settings, set a standby timer, and you can adjust the light on the base of the speaker in this section here. You can either dim it down or keep it on full blast. For volume control, you have the option of a slider or on-screen buttons. If you don't want to see the volume control, you can turn it off. And that's it for the settings. Sound-wise, I use the native app with Tidal. You've got access to the volume, format being played back, and you can even get album info. I listened to a big selection of music, and I found it to have decent snap and punch in the bass region. If you're listening to, say, rap or pop music that's bass heavy, the speaker isn't going to dig that low, but you will feel its presence. I thought mid-range and top-end detail was clear and articulate, and really enunciated the spoken word, so I never had any issues understanding what the singers were saying. Now, because vocal intelligibility was so good, using the Muso as a TV speaker made a lot of sense, as it does have HDMI ARC support.
You deliberately disobeyed me.
I know.
You could have been killed. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger. Do you understand what's at stake?
Mufasa's voice was surprisingly thick and forceful. We all know James Earl Jones has a pretty commanding voice, and the Muso definitely does the man justice. It also does a commendable job if you're watching an action flick. At the time of this video, the Muso Wood Edition is priced at $22.90, and of all the wireless speakers I've tested, this is by far the nicest for build quality. As for sound quality, I'd say if you're watching a movie or just listening to music, I think you'll find the speaker, despite being in stereo, doesn't have a particularly big soundstage, or really have separation as you would with a speaker pair. Since the Muso is fairly compact, everything will sound like it's coming directly from the speaker, so if you are a discerning listener that wants a spacious soundstage, then I doubt this is going to cut it for you. But I'm sure if you're looking at this, you know you're not going to get that anyways. This is something you'd place on a shelf or in a corner somewhere and use it for some high quality background music while you're cooking or doing some chores around the house. It's a speaker that's super easy to use with your mobile device, so anyone in your house, young or old, shouldn't have an issue sending music over to it. It's for that person that wants to keep it simple, have it be easy to use, and have the speaker look good doing it. And it does those things wonderfully. So share with us your thoughts on Naim's wireless speakers. Have you heard any, and how did you like the sound quality? Leave a comment and let us know. As always guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful, and if you'd like to support the channel even further, then consider becoming a Patreon member for exclusive patron-only content. Subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, keep listening.